wanna play, but when it's time to play, don't hear from them. It seems we'll see if I can get on. All right, we'll see if anybody jumps on today. See who's in global chat, baby. Oh, somebody's running around, at least. Let's see, can we scrap anything first off? Salvage. Sort. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. Don't need that. I'll keep the... What can I do with this? Nothing. I got meals I could put here. All right, there we go. There we go.
Get down.
Hey. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum. Am I really just gonna die here from this one zombie? God damn. The zone's too high level for me, right? That's what I'm thinking. Where's everybody at? Shall we go to a green zone? Hey. I'm in the lane whipping ass like Dota. Got a couple $100 grand in a motor. At the party interview with the reporter. Hey, I ain't even had to hook of the promoter. Wait, Sky God on? Oh, we got a few people on tonight. Okay. My alliance chat. How do I type in my alliance chat again? Why don't I see an option? Head over to Sky God. Yeah.
Made by Quezzy.
Oh man. We're really out here doing damage, huh? Okay. Whoops. Didn't mean to do caps lock. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 2 wolves. No. Oh, come on, man. They got me. They got me, whatever. I will be if Kibby don't respond about tonight's movie night. Damn, bro, I just died. Or was I? Can't teleport. There's a party in PvP zone. Just bring lots of hardwood and stone blocks. Oh, okay. It shows me where I died. Perfect. Perfect. Wait, how far is that? I may need to teleport. I'll hop on, finishing a run in Superior. Okay, cool. Let me switch Discords. Let's see if we can make it to our bag. Come on now. Let's kill these guys first. Wow. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. Oh, embarrassing. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess... Dude, I need to craft something here. I just don't have enough scraps for anything, dude. Can I sell something at least? Get some scraps? God damn. I got a lot of stone. I mean... Maybe I get rid of all this stone. Gather 3,500 wood, eliminate 2,000 walkers, craft a hard axe bench. Hard axe bench. How do I do that? Let's see. Gadget cart 1, dummy cart 1, wooden chest. Rain collector. What does this do? Collects rain? I'm guessing. Let's build that just for the hell of it. Furnishing, decorations, walkie-talkie, a house plant. I don't need that. I mean, I don't even have an option for a hard axe. Crafting bench, salvager, stone cutter, smelter, gadget cart. Am I missing something here? Unlocks the ability to place stun mines. Unlocks the ability to place bear traps. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's hold on. Let's grab this stone and then we'll go sell that. What else can we sell? I don't think I'll be crafting any armor soon, so we can sell this hide. Should I sell some metal? Sell some hardwood. I don't really need hardwood right now. Or hardstone. I don't think. Let's just go sell that. Get some scraps. Where is the store? Oh, it's right there. Perfect. Hell yeah. All right. Sell all. Cool. That gives me enough scrap to at least build a pole or a few poles, which are just way better than this bat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, my friend? Oh, now I need hide. Awesome. Oh, I need wood. Cool. Figures. Figures, figures, figures. Way too many zombies jumping out the woodwork. Alright, my dead body is still there, so I can go grab that after I craft some weapons real quick. Right? I might just go get a shit ton of stone and wood and sell that. Right? Make some scraps that way at least. Alright, let's switch this beat here. Oh, what's the next one?
Welcome to the brand new art list. Let's take a look around. Here you'll find royalty-free music.
Drake type beat. Kobe. Taylor. Hey. 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 Yo, there's a lot of zombies out here. Hey. 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 Okay, there we go. Wait, there's durability, right? Attack range. Durability. Alright, just 2 staffs. And then, should we make a gun? Yeah, let's do that. Dude, I am weak. Oh, come on, get that medal. Jesus. That takes so long to get that medal. Damn. All right, where is Wagner at? So he was finishing superior. Oh, snuck up on me there, buddy. I like this beat, man. This is... Where's my screen at? Drake type beat. It's about to finish. Taylor. Who's the beat maker? Dude, this is an interesting location right here.
What if I told you that you can use motion array to improve your videos fast? For example, you can create a professional opener just like this.
Skip ad. Post Malone type beat. Let's see. That reloading speed is atrocious. Atrocious. Come on, there's nobody nearby. Dude. Oh. Is it heavy? Sure, I'll take down the heavy. Sticker to death. All right. Let's go, baby. shouldn't get hit with a copyright, right? I'm playing free YouTube beat, so should be fine. Don't matter anyway. It's not like I'm trying to monetize the live stream. Oh yeah. That's such a good business model though, man. Like, beat makers went from selling and leasing beats to just throwing it up for free. They get hundreds of thousands of plays and they just generate ad revenue. And then they don't sell the exclusive right. They just lease it out to whoever for like $20. I'm sure they're making bank. I like this close angle here. Oh, I forgot to go recover my body. I probably didn't have anything interesting anyway. I'm at coordinates. Can anyone help me upgrade at, what is that? 033? Where am I? I'm on 32. Wait. I can't see that. Is that Q or 0 or R? Let me see here. Three is one above. Whose base is this? I'll come help you upgrade. I don't need the upgrade. It's someone else in the chat. They are at... Yeah, that's a O. That's not a Q. They're at 033. Oh yeah, for sure this is a ludicrous type beat. You can hear that. Yeah, you can get loud on this beat. Don't tag it more. Look at that way. That way. Move it, get out the way. And I come down and play. Hey. I like this. I like this. Dude, I thought he was getting on. Finishing a run. Okay. That was 17 minutes ago. Alright, so am I at Q right now? No, I'm in the right coordinates. And then he is 6183. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, whoa, look at this bass. Holy shit. Is this it? Nah. Is it? I think it is this bass. Jesus Christ. What level is this? Angry Leo. I must have walked past it. Oh, 33, right? What do I need? Ooh, one piece of fabric. Yeah, this is the base, dude, isn't it? I must be in the wrong place then, huh?
Coming.
What up, what up?
Not much. Just killing the growth right now, and then I'll be on. What level are you now? You gotta be way above me now.
15. They apparently they nerfed some stuff, so it's a little harder to kill zombies, so it's harder to level basically.
Really?
Yeah, cause that's what I was talking with Chaos and oh shit, I'm about to die here. Cause Chaos and Smiling, they got up to Chaos got up to low 50 pretty quick,
Smiling monster?
and Smiling Monster is up there as well. But then all of a sudden after the upgrade, like all their weapons weren't doing as much damage, because there was something going on with the crit on some of the weapons where it was critting like almost like 100% of the time.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is Kayla. She's a video editor on Fiverr, a platform for freelance services. Kayla will make an
Yeah, I didn't see anything about that. I looked up on Google, see if anything about that real estate shit, but I didn't see any recent articles. I saw something from like a few weeks ago.
Well, as of last month, that company, they barely made their interest payment,
Yeah.
and it's like it's gonna be like pretty gnarly as far as like if they do collapse, it's gonna be really bad for Xi Jinping.
Yeah.
Which I don't care about that dude, but I'm just saying, like, those black swan events that tend to affect the whole market.
Yeah, exactly, because it's big enough over there in China that will have ripple effects down here.
Yeah, for sure. Just erode investor confidence across the board.
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to open up some buying opportunities, though,
Yep.
if people panic. Depends, because again, like Bitcoin is decoupling a bit too, so it's not
Yeah, it
being
seems to
as
be.
affected by the nonsense. Oh, fuck, man. What is this, rare? What zone am I in? Oh, those are level 4s. I am not in the right place. That should not be up here. Has it been raining a lot up there?
Yes, a ton. Sucks.
You got jobs tomorrow?
Yeah, I had 2 video shoots tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah, it's been slow down here because of the rain. It's been fucking crazy. Just every day.
Yeah, have you had a lot of cancellations?
Had a few, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bummer, especially like when, you know, like the market's been like kind of lighting up, but it's just like at this time of the year, it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
Seth's like, we're in season. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? He's like, yeah, because, you know, like people are coming down here because of the winter. And I'm like, yeah, but like it's also the holidays, you know, like no one's going to go buy a house around Thanksgiving or like right on Christmas. Like, I see what he's saying, but it was just so weird the way he said it. Like,
Right.
so socially retarded, Seth, of him.
December, it'll definitely slow down. Like,
Yeah.
mid-December, it's going to get real slow. That's why it's good right now, just to stack up, make the money now, work as much as possible. Oh, inventory.
Yeah, well, I'm going on a vacation too. Next, was it? Not this next week, Ness? The week after Thanksgiving, going on a vacation.
Where you headed?
We're going on like just like a road trip to Washington, Ness? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just God damn it. Fucking goddamn slime guys are so annoying.
Handgun ammo, assault rifle. Oh, okay. Uncommon HQ level 18.
Fuck. Piece of shit.
Okay.
Whew, barely beat the growth. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Close. Well, yeah, because I just infamied, you know? So he's...
Wow, okay. So what's the deal with Superior, bro? Because I know they're going through that.
I don't know, man.
Lawsuit.
I'm really bummed about it because this is definitely my favorite Web3 game, but... you know, Yellow's not going to let everybody... Like, from what Smilin was saying is he thinks that they're going to do, you know, kind of what they did with Legends, and you'll be able to turn them back in if they cease the game and get a refund or whatever. But it's also like who was it? Was it you or someone? Maybe it was Web3. I don't know. He showed me another video, or I watched another video from this Wookiee dude, which like his whole thing is he's in a Wookiee fucking
Oh, yeah,
costume.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hard to take him seriously, but like the information was interesting. It kind of seems like Drifter is like, I don't know. It seems real sketch. Like,
Yeah, because apparently they were waiting on a $750,000 payment to, because like they were supposed to make an Xbox console version of Superior.
yeah,
And they didn't apparently they didn't deliver, or the
No,
version they
they
delivered
didn't.
was buggy or something.
Super buggy. I mean, the game is still kind of buggy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. It's definitely not a ready for deployment game. But it
Right.
kind of seems like they kind of slapped it together at the end to try and get that last payment. But it's just, I
But
don't
here's
know,
the thing,
man.
like, cause like they got paid like
$100,000 is a lot.
yeah, but they got paid a few million. It was like 7 or 8 million dollars or something to develop the game.
Right.
But then with the 750,000, like how long can they survive
That's
off
what
of
I'm saying.
that?
What's your runway like? If
Yeah,
you're if
like if
they
that's what you
shoot
need
you
now, like you
$8 million,
can't. Yeah, like you can't really survive that long. Like and like I don't know. I guess like the whole. I guess every game is different, but it was also saying like they would give Gala a few developers once it was finished to like I guess keep the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
game running or whatever.
yeah.
But
To me, so far, at first it sounded like Gallo was being really sketchy, but then now after hearing that whole report from that wiki dude, it sounds like Drifter is being super sketch.
right, which is weird.
But it's also like coming off the heels of what happened with Legends and all the bullshit with Bitbender and the V2 coin and or not Bitbender, but what's his name? Benefactor.
Yeah, Benefactor
And
and,
the other
and
guy.
Right Thurston or whatever.
Yeah, Thurston. Yeah, so it's just like, god damn it, dude. Like, can you guys?
It just sucks that like as quickly as new games are coming out, they're also like going away, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like new game, all right, well, two other games are gone. New game, two other games are gone.
Frustrating though because like Legends and Superior are great games.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like those are like really good ones. Like those were like, oh
Champions
shit.
Arena is kind of like an iPhone fucking loot box game. You know what I mean? Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, it's still fun, but it's not. It's not the same kind of game that like you're like, oh, I'm. No one's walking around going, I'm a Champions Arena like player. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
They choose up. It's like kind of fun, but it's not. Like I don't know. It's just not one of those games.
Yeah.
Walking Dead could be kind of like one of those games, but like it just frustrates me because both.
Dude, I'm not gonna like even The Walking Dead. I had some concerns in Discord the other day because like we're talking about the Get Pluck game in the beginning, and I don't know if I ever told you, but like I do you know Extreme Action Park down here? That like big go-kart facility that they have like
Yeah, I've been.
Right.
Yeah, I've been.
So like a few weeks after Get Pluck came out, like I was in Extreme Action Park, and then like I look at one of the arcades and it's basically the Get Pluck game. Like it's called like Crossy Road or some shit like that, but it's identical, like literally like it's just a chicken crossing game that's identical to Frogger, but like the assets look very familiar. The only difference was like that one was like 2 players. And then I was like doing a little bit of research, and then like people were talking about it in the chat. They're like, some people posted up like Unity assets that like it's basically like this like you can literally buy the Crossy Road Unity game for like $10, and then you just kind of like reskin it. And so I was like, yeah, I mean that's but like the only excuse like they really had was just like Get Plucked is just kind of like this like side game that they just wanted to throw at the community just to have something to do before like Vox came out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all
Vox
right, they
is-
just put something together, I guess, like just for the community to play or whatever. And but then like we're talking about The Walking Dead, and then someone shared this other game. I forget what it's called. It's something.
I saw your video right now. Get plucked can get plucked.
Yeah. So someone posted a game that was like it looked exactly like fucking The Walking Dead. Like it's like a top-down MMO. It's a zombie game, and like like it looks basically like the same fucking game, like the same thing.
Oh,
like even like the
boy.
menu system. And I was like, wait, hold on, is this like what's happening here? Like are we just like
Reskinning assets.
yeah, are we just reskinning games or something? Like what's the deal? I'm like, this is a Walking Dead AMC game. Wasn't this built from like scratch? And I
What's the
didn't,
game called?
fucking what was it called? Goddamn. Someone posted it. I'm gonna look it up on the Discord real quick.
That's kind of ridiculous, man. If that's like what they're doing, because that to me just seems real cash grabby.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, you know, why would you hire and pay developers to fucking just kind of like grab a already made game and then
Well, it's what we used to talk about too, with like people just buying like Unreal. It's like the same, like Unity is the same kind of a deal where it's like an engine and you can buy it and you know toy with the assets. But
well, that's why I was like kind of upset about it, because I'm like, you know, part of like, I remember like, you know, part of like arguments from Web 2 people are like, yeah, you know, all these games are just like reskinned or whatever, and like, you know, you would argue the case for, you know, Gala, but then it's like, wait, hold on, is Gala doing that bullshit? And it's just like,
yeah,
let me
well,
see something.
what's it called? Like Legends Reborn is a genre, like, you know, like the card game, but that definitely was not a reskin game. Neither was Superior.
Oh yeah, for
Frustrating
sure.
that those are they were two really fun, good play loop games that are now, you know, fucking, who knows
Yeah.
what the hell's gonna happen.
Let's see, copy. Yeah, here it is. What game is this? TWE. Oh, Last Day on Earth.
Last Day on Earth, let me check it out.
Let's see.
Oh boy. Oh no, dude. Dude.
Looks identical,
Fuck, dude.
right? It's just like more zoomed in, but it's like
It's
a
a little
and it's already mobile. You know, it's like a mobile game already, but like it's just like
no.
it's the same game.
Oh god, dude, even the assets are the same.
That's what I'm saying. Like the trees and everything look
Trees, the
very
broken
similar.
trees, the rocks. Oh no, dude. Fucking hell.
Like the
But, like,
menu system.
stashes and stuff, and like the building system. Oh
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
This game just has more stuff, literally. Like this, I'm looking at this guy. He has like a motorcycle that he's riding. There's like variety of monsters and stuff. Like this game has more than The Walking Dead at the moment. But it looks
Dude.
like they just started at the same core fundamental, and then
Yeah.
just started reskinning it.
Fucking hell, yeah, dude. Even the items, like the pictures are like the same, like in the inventory and shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude.
That's what I mean. Like, there's no way the two games separately started developing and they're like that similar. You know what I mean? No fucking way.
This game, like, surprisingly too, has better graphics. Sorry.
That's what I mean. Like, there's already a better version of The Walking Dead out there. You know, it's like this game is already out. It's already mobile.
Like cleaner. It's because it's on an iPhone or something, you know?
Yeah. But I'm like,
man.
what the, you know, like you can't deny that fucking Psalm's up there.
Yeah, that's really strange.
Right?
Let me see something. It was made in 2017 too.
Like the walls, the way that you build in it.
Yeah, that's
It even has the same little gear icon like up by the right map menu. Like it has a lot of very similar. The close window.
Oh yeah, dude, this is Unity.
Right. Yep.
Fucking hell.
You have died. Like all of it. It's just. The thing is like, how did they manage to do that for like an AMC game? You know what I mean?
All that means is they pitched it to someone that doesn't have any, doesn't know how video games are made. It's that simple. And they see something working and functional and like, oh, this is good. We'll put our name on it,
Yeah.
What the fuck does Walking Dead know about video games?
Right.
Or AMC for that matter. Oh boy. Well, that's disheartening.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. When I saw that, like the get plucked thing, I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I kind of get that, like, they were just trying to throw something together. Fine. But then, like, as soon as that guy posted that video, I'm like, wait a second, what the fuck, bro? Like, for The Walking Dead too? Because then I'm like, how much are you, like, because then it also becomes of like, all right, how much are you actually paying these people now to make this game?
Yeah.
And then, like, because that's coming out of, like, the Gala Bank, right? Like, you're throwing money into this.
That's interesting, because this says that The Walking Dead Empire's... Now, I don't know how accurate this is. There's some dude from 2022. It says built on Unreal 5, but it's a really short article, too.
Right.
But I mean, you could easily take another game's concept and port it over to another, another engine.
Yeah. I don't know. It just, like, looks fucking...
Looks very,
very similar. And, like, the fact, like... The fact that it's also a zombie game, it's like kind of like it's like a survival. You know what I mean? Maybe if it was like some other type of game, but it's like it's also a zombie game.
Yeah, exactly. Almost like they milked that idea in 2017. Then they're like, how else can we monetize this? And they're
Yeah.
like, well, dude, we'll sell it to AMC.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the idea could be too, is that then they get the licensing rights to like characters and all that stuff, which those other games kind of don't have. It kind of has a built-in, network effect kind of deal.
Right.
But that does seem janky, dude. Oh boy. Losing a lot of faith in Gala lately.
Yeah, man, I'm not liking the fact, like, the thing that like got me excited again was like the Gala chain, and then like, all right, if that's gonna get opened up to outside of games, because like now the gaming ecosystem, I'm like, because like it's not even just Web3. It's like it seems like gaming as a whole, there's just been a huge downturn. Like it's really hard now for like any game to keep a huge player base going for a while, and everyone's consolidating to just like 5 different games. Like fucking everyone's either playing Call of Duty or Fortnite or like Apex Legends, or like there's just a few games that everyone's just kind of piled into. Or WoW, yeah. And so like new game, and like there's it's like you're just getting a saturation of new games from a lot of indie developers too. And it's like you're having this Steam Epic Store effect where it's just like you have these like $2.99 games popping up every single day. And I don't know. And also I think what's affecting it as well is that like we're coming off of this like time where everyone's struggling. Like literally no one has the time to play games. You know what I mean? Like everyone's just trying to figure out how to stay alive and eat and pay rent. Because like games are like this like leisure item that you do when you're bored and you need entertainment, you know? So it's a weird time.
Well, the other thing that's crazy too, Josh, in the gaming space alone is like how like these major releases, like what was that one that was like Asmon's talked about it a couple of times, but it's the one where you travel a Starfield, like that
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
had a massive rise and then it just fell off like a rock. Same with like Diablo 4,
bro.
same with Baldur's
That's
Gate.
that's what
Like
I'm saying. Imagine a studio like Bethesda that's been working on this fucking game, like the power, the money that they have, the influence, and like they weren't able to fucking come out with like a banger, and they have all this hate from the community. And you're right, even like Blizzard, like now I'm seeing all these like videos come up from like big gaming influencers, like the downfall of Blizzard, or Blizzard
Oh
is
yeah.
just like totally
Bad.
different now, and it's like Blizzard, I mean, like how does that happen, and that's how you really see like there's this downturn in like the
A lot of
gaming
their shit
ecosystem.
happened because like all their core like team that was the original Blizzard, like none of them work there anymore, and except they just brought back Chris Metzen just recently, like a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
That was announced, and he's like the voice of Thrall, and he like helped create the original Warcraft game, and so like, but part of their problem is they're so focused on profits that they don't give a fuck really,
Yeah.
and like that's why like the Activision CEO, he's finally gonna get fucking. He has until the end of the year, I think, and then they're finally gonna get rid of that loser. But
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, like, so one part of me is like, fuck that guy because he ruined a massive company, right? Completely drove it into the ground just by extracting as much money as possible. From a business side, though, fuck, like, unfortunately, he did make, a lot of fucking money, and like, it's sad too that like Blizzard's most or highest revenue game right now is Diablo Immortal, which is a fucking pay to win game,
Yep.
and it's just because people spend thousands of dollars on that game every day, and
Yeah.
they're making money hand over fist. So it's
Yeah.
like it's unfortunate that that's the case, but it's like it's at some point gamers have the responsibility to start voting with their dollars,
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's just this weird.
It is fucked though. You're right. The industry it's really weird to see these massive titles come out and like they're here for like maybe a month and then they're fucking then it's like that triangle I showed you that Asmon lined out. Yeah, I sent you that like little drawing
Yeah.
that he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, oh, is this gonna like Diablo 4 is gonna change the game, and then it's like playing Diablo 4, then it's like this game fucking sucks, and then it's like will Diablo 5 be the thing that saves Blizzard? And it's just a fucking round and round we go.
Yep. Yep.
But
I
it's
mean,
crazy, like you said though. Like, so that's another thing though. Like if these games, like you're saying, with that kind of money, that kind of backing, that kind of infrastructure, can't make these games last longer than a fucking month. Like, I mean, I watched it happen even in real time with the new Spider-Man 2 game that came out too. Like, people were all psyched about it, and it came out, and then now people are all shitting on it and saying it's like all woke and stuff. And like it's just it's fucking hard right now to satisfy a big group of people. And
Yeah.
man, that's just everybody's all polarized and everybody only believes in what they believe in, and it's tough, man.
It's not only that, but like it's a culmination of like a lot of different variables, and even like you're saying, it's also there's a rise of these React gamers. Like, I'm not saying like I like Asmon, I watch him a lot too, but like
Yeah.
that's
me too.
Part of the content circle that they're making as well is like we all know that negativity attracts clicks. And like there's all these guys that like have built channels also on just kind of like review bombing games or like
or even movies in Hollywood. I've watched
Yep.
several channels, but
Yep.
I will say that like they're not wrong. That's
No,
the
yeah,
sad
you're right. Yeah,
thing, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like it's tough to see that, but it also makes me like question like who the fuck is in charge of these businesses? Like Disney's running the ship into a fucking iceberg, and like all these gaming studios. It's weird, man.
It's like
a
it's
weird-
getting it definitely is getting too business oriented. I think you don't really have for all the
Yeah,
industries. You don't have the love of creating anymore. Like
yeah,
you
the
have this
soul's
like
not
profit
there. Yeah.
machine
Yep.
formula.
Yep. I totally agree. Like where it's like that was actually one of the reviews I was watching on the Marvels is that like it's just soulless
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah. It's like the
that
formula. It just follows. This is
yeah,
the
it's paint,
formula for the
paint by
storyline.
numbers. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and you're just losing people.
it's sad though too because like you can tell like you play an old Blizzard title like Diablo 1 or StarCraft or something and like those games are so good. Like it's just
Yeah,
incredible from the
yeah.
voice acting to the art direction, the different styles, RTS and first person, first hack and slash games and it's just like dude, they were innovating because they were in love with what they were doing. They weren't just trying to fucking make a bunch of money. That was a symptom or a result, but
Hmm.
like then it just became then you get a big company like that and then they put money guys in control and there goes the soul.
It's funny, man. Like you really see it too, like when they do like their BlizzCon events now, and then like these fucking nerd developer guys are out there with like leather jackets and shit, and they're like they're all dressed like they got like the cool bug, like they just kind of
Yeah,
like it's
they
like they
look out
got
of place. Yeah.
yeah they got money now. They got a little bit of power, and like you can kind of see it, and they're a little overly confident,
Did
and
you did
it's
you
just
ever
like
watch like some of those Downfall of Blizzard videos where like I'm sure you've probably seen one or two of them. Many guys have made them, but like there was these times where like there was a BlizzCon. And it's like a pivotal event where the fans like asked because they started getting rid of at one point in WoW like the different expansions that have come.
yeah,
People used to spin up on their own like vanilla WoW servers or Burning Crusade servers and
yeah,
just play on them like privately, and then they started getting so much traction that like Blizzard had to like start shutting them down, and then like the fans were asking at the BlizzCon like, hey, like so will we ever be able to play like the older versions? And like the developers are like, no, and you don't want that. And then like it's become like a quoted now as just like one of the dumbest fucking things that someone has ever said because like clearly the fans
as the person is asking for the thing, they're like, yeah, you don't
yeah.
want the thing that you're
Well,
asking
I
for.
mean, I understand logically what the guy was saying. He was saying
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
all the bugs and all the quality of life things weren't there at
yeah,
on those old stages. And to some degree there's accuracy there. But if people want to play a game for nostalgia, who the fuck are you to tell them they don't want that?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Clearly there's a market. And then obviously WoW Classic came out and it probably has more active players than the actual current expansions.
Right. Yep. Yeah, it's
But
just
it's also because those games, again, those early fucking, Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, they were made with like that passion was there. It was still a love letter, It was still a
yeah.
passion.
It's just
Now,
everything gets to a certain point where like when you're like a small business or like you're starting up, like you're hungry, and like you're like,
yeah,
fuck, I gotta put it all in here and I gotta make it work, and then eventually you get to this point where like you feel like you just can knock out gold all the time, and it's just
yeah,
like you get like
yeah, and
overly cocky and lazy.
that's exactly what happened with Marvel Disney.
Yep.
Like they were just dropping banger after banger, and even ones that weren't that good, people were still like, okay, like for example, the first Captain Marvel movie
Yeah.
wasn't that great, but it was
Yeah.
like, oh, we get another story in between the other ones, and that was when you used to have to wait a year and a half for the next piece of content.
Yeah.
So you were frothing, even though the movie wasn't that good, it still gave you more beats of the story and you still got to learn a little bit more, and it was still like acceptable at that point. But
Hmm.
then they just started, like you're saying, they got too big for their britches. They started thinking everything they make turns to gold, and then it turned to dog shit. And
Hmm.
now everything is a fucking everything's just like a Mary Sue, who's infallible, and you're a piece of shit because you don't get her, or some isterism, because you don't understand how cool she is.
Hmm.
And the fans are like, yo, fuck you, I'm out.
Dude, there was a part in that movie because I went to go watch it.
Oh, that's right. You saw it.
Oh my god, bro! There was a part that was just
I
like
heard there's a set
extremely
piece.
cringe.
Yeah. Was
It
that
was
it?
like bad. It was like the singing scene.
Yeah. Where they go to the planet where they only can communicate by singing.
Yeah, man, that was bad.
Who,
That was
who, Josh, who the fuck greenlit that and said, "Nah, dog, that's it right there. That's fire."
it
You know what
just
I mean?
felt
Like
like
literally, people
it.
sat around a table and they're like, "This is what we should do here for sure."
Yeah,
You know,
it was like the problem is like it was not funny at all, like at all. Like it was just like it was more like what is this and why? Like that's like the thought process that was happening. I'm like just like why they didn't have to do this because like
dude,
it's not
it's the
adding
plot
anything.
for
It's
it's
just
the
weird.
plot for the fucking parody movie Spaceballs. You know, like we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
steal your atmosphere.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that was supposed to be a joke. That was not
Right.
supposed to be taken and made into a major Hollywood blockbuster.
Yeah,
God damn it.
yep. It's
Oh
just
god, man. It's gross too because like you know how good the MCU used to be.
yeah, man. Like
And
that's
you
you
could tell.
reminisce in the nostalgia of like damn
What is
fucking
you could tell that like RDJ was fucking leaving it on screen. You know what I mean? Like they were no one was phoning it in. And like
Mhm.
all of Secret Invasion felt like dog shit.
yeah,
It was just bad.
yeah.
And what do they do? What do they do? Just like they've done now with Indiana Jones and fucking Star Wars. Oh, we're gonna beat up the male character and make him look like a bag of shit because that'll make the female character look really cool. No, it won't. You are wrecking everything. Stop it.
They just fucking lost their way, and they're like, I don't know, man. They really should have taken a break after Endgame to really think it through. Cause like again, now seeing
Yeah, they got
how they
some
produce
interesting
shit, like they like I mean like I was saying like how even with their TV shows, they don't even know how the show ends while they're in the middle
Yeah.
of producing episodes.
Fucking
I'm like,
insane.
how do you go like that process doesn't make any sense, like especially in a connected universe where like there's big
It's gonna be
consequences. Like you can't just like be like, we'll figure it out later, because like that's the whole
gonna
point.
be-
That's what we come here for, like that like, oh shit, what's this ending gonna
That-
connect to, or who is this
yeah.
Easter egg for, or blah blah
Yeah.
blah. And then if it doesn't pay off ever, it's like what was that?
Yeah, yeah, the connective tissue. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. And then like the fact that like you're saying like fucking She-Hulk, like they didn't even know anything about law, and it was obvious in the
Mhm.
show. But like,
Mhm.
what do you mean you're gonna write? Why? God damn it! Why are you making a show about a lawyer if you're not gonna do the lightest form of research about law? Like,
Right.
dude, when they made Doctor Strange, they brought in fucking physicists.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
assist.
Yeah.
So and you just have these writers that are like, oh yeah, we don't know anything about law, but we're gonna make a law comedy show.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, none of your humor landed, and you wrecked an entire IP. You
And
know
then
what I
like
mean?
and like it was like, remember like the last episode where it was like literally them running out of ideas, like they were just
Yes.
the episode was about how like they
It's a
couldn't
fucking
figure out how to
self-insert, dude. The whole thing was a self-insert of like women that are writers in Hollywood. Like, man, what's the thing that we hate the most? Oh, being catcalled. Yeah, that's a big problem. And so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every guy is a turned up to 11 piece of shit. Other
Right.
than the one guy Pug who's like just kind of like she might as well be a pug. He's like a fucking lapdog the whole
Mhm.
show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then how ironic is it too that guy, the immortal guy, he just fucking kills himself.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
all the reviewers are like, "Well, I get it. I would have done the same thing."
Oh, man. Yeah, I just again, man. I just hope they learn, because like right now the box office from the Marvels is
Yeah.
not doing good.
7
So
million,
like
lowest
that's
one
the only
ever.
thing that's what if they're doing things for money, they're not it's not working anymore. So now it's like, oh fuck, we gotta
Here's
change
the
the formula.
interesting thing. Here's the interesting thing that I was like thinking about the other day is that like all this big movement, all this bullshit really came from BlackRock and ESG scored and DIE, right? Diversity, inclusion, and whatever the fuck, right? So, and if your ESG score was higher, you got investment money from BlackRock. And so everybody pandered to this ESG score to try and score as many points as they could for State Street, Vanguard, and BlackRock to invest in them and to you know, but how much more money are you losing hand over fist with these 300, $400 million films that just recoup nothing? You know what I mean? Like it can't be like I want to see the numbers to see how much money BlackRock is injecting into these businesses, into Disney and into all these different companies that are fighting for this ESG score. Like, you know what else will make you a lot of money? Not making a shit film.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely one of those issues like that. It's too big of a machine. Not enough people are like, even like with Kevin Feige, like he was brought there to like be the connective tissue, and then he's even spread too thin to be the
Yes.
connective tissue, and it's like, well,
And then
like you're
his
doing
whole
way too much, everyone.
his whole push was to make it more than 50% female superheroes. And dude, I don't care I don't care what color, race, or whatever the person is, as long as the story's written well. And it hasn't been since after Endgame. It's just been dog shit. You know, Guardians was a breath of fresh air, but it was, kind of a layover from James Gunn kind of deal. Like that story again. And it's weird what happens when you have a story that's written already,
Yeah.
like it turns out
Yep.
good
Yep. And
versus trying to phone it in the day of.
yeah, because it's a lot for a writer. Like like the writer of Loki was just like, I was just trying to make a complete story. Like he wasn't they weren't focused on like how does it connect to everything else. They were just
Yeah.
focused on like, I'm just trying to write this like complete story, because like people were already asking like, well, what about season 3? It's like, I told a full story here. And sure, like some things need to be added there to connect to everything else, but you just gotta find good writers that
Well,
and
and
give them the freedom to just
show was
write
excellent.
fucking good
I
movies.
really enjoyed it.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
really enjoyed it.
yep, it
And,
was
and
good,
I
bro.
saw I saw some people, like I know Screen Crush, the Ryan Airy, and he always has some people on to like they had some guy on that just wrote some book that was
Mhm.
like, oh, it wasn't good, I didn't like it, like,
You
and
didn't
I'm
like
like,
Loki?
yeah, and he's
The
like, it
fuck?
just, and then Josh, one of the things he said was the complete antithesis about what we talked about, how like, wow, it's so cool, like they fleshed out these characters so well, and like how they are all like really dependent on each other, and like, and he's like, yeah, they just didn't flesh out the characters at all, and I'm like,
What?
what the fuck are you talking
You
about?
talking
Like,
about? Yeah.
yeah, it was,
Like
I
you
was
learned,
literally,
you were invested in every single one of those fucking characters, and you knew like their goals and motivations and like who they were. You know what I mean? Like, and like there was this whole growth path to everyone.
exactly,
Yeah.
and I couldn't believe it because he had just the book, I guess he just released, is about like Siskel and Ebert and how they changed like the filmmaking industry.
Yeah.
And I don't get me wrong, he's probably knows more about the movie industry and stuff than I do, but like, what the fuck are you talking? Did we watch the same thing? Because that was one of the best pieces of content they've put out since
Yeah.
Endgame.
There's
Like,
not
as
a whole
far as,
lot of fucking things I watch and make me like at the end be like, man, that was fucking like fucking comment and like post about it, and like that one I was like, man, that was good. Like the way they did everything
really
and wrapped
good.
it up. And it's like, yeah, man, that's like when I finished watching that, I was like, that's Marvel. Like that's basically
Yeah.
what I was like in my head thinking. I'm like, that was good Marvel content right there. And the other stuff, it just feels like, I don't know. Like, what's the point of the other shit?
It's just, I don't know, man. Like the other thing too, like with the Marvels, how they like kind of shoehorn in, the Beast. It's like, man, that people have been asking you for years about the X-Men, and this is the movie you chose to fucking put that
Dude,
in
I
there.
was like,
And then,
oh,
and not for nothing, then the little setup for Kate Bishop and the Young Avengers. Hey,
yeah,
Marvel, no one gives a fuck about the Young Avengers.
yeah. Like you don't have this. I don't think they realize it's like it's older audiences, and like what sold us was like this like adult, more realistic version of these comic. Like again, like I was talking about, like Winter Soldier was one of their best
Yeah,
movies, and
it
it's
was a
like
banger.
it was a banger, and it was like very fucking
It was like
adult
an
themed.
espionage
Like
spy movie. Yeah, like it was really well done.
yeah, it was nice, good action, good like real stakes, like adult themed subjects, and I think they just had they got that a little bit too much of the comedy bug, because then that's how they fucked up with the last Thor, where
Oh
it
God.
just went way too fucking silly, especially when
It
they
was
had such a good actor like fucking Christian Bale. Like that could have been really
yeah,
fucking good if they just
and it
went
wasn't
way more
even
gritty.
like the thing that really upset me with that too is I enjoyed Ragnarok. I really
Hmm.
did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But Thor: Love and Thunder was steaming dog shit.
It
Like
was
it was
way
so
too over
bad.
the top, bro. Way
And
too like, oh, this is just a joke.
yeah, and but it was every 6 seconds, and like they're like laughing about stage 4 cancer. Like what the fuck? Like who
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like were you
yeah,
drunk when you wrote this shit? Like it doesn't make any sense.
yeah. That's what I mean. They got that bug where it's like, oh, I can only spit out gold and I could do no wrong. And
Yep.
then that's what happens. Like you just get overly confident. You're like, yeah, we got to go funny. I mean, it's how DC fucked up too. Like they immediately changed into, all right, we got to go funny too with Aquaman and everyone. It's like, because they tried to copy. They're trying to copy formulas. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, Marvel's doing good with comedy. Let's fucking make Batman funny and everyone else funny in this fucking thing. And then like, they came in too late to the train.
Well, that and their stories were not nearly as like it took years before you got the first Avengers movie, and they made 2
Yeah.
movies. And they're like,
Yeah, they
now
just
is our
fucking
chance to
rushed everything. Like literally, like 2 movies in, you already have Justice League team up.
and it was a pile of shit too. The Zack Snyder full cut was pretty good. It was much better than the
Oh,
theatrical release.
yeah, it was better. It still wasn't like great, but it was
Yeah,
definitely
it
way better.
wasn't great. No, it wasn't like you know the Avengers, but it wasn't
It's
wasn't
like they don't understand
real.
because like that moment like in the Avengers when like Cap is like finally says Avengers assemble and like everyone shows up right at the end. That
Yeah.
the key part about that is like that took fucking like 10 years to build up to. Like it was
Hmm.
so many little things that like if you watch all the movies, like that felt extremely special to everyone
Yeah.
who was like, holy shit, it's finally like he finally said it, and also like,
Yeah.
oh shit, it's happening and everyone's here, like
Also
so
end of
so
Ultron too, but then it cuts.
right, exactly. So like everyone who knows that and like follows along and understands all the Easter eggs, and like that's like a crazy moment for that type of fan. And then like DC, like you can't just like you're not gonna get that when you just 2 movies in. Oh, the Justice League is standing on a building together. It's like, well,
Yep.
I don't give a fuck. You didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No one was invested in those characters.
Yeah, I'm not invested in any of these characters. So I don't know, man. It's they need to figure this shit out. I mean, I luckily again like Justice League, they're going more grounded with the reboot now with and bringing in what's his name, James Gunn. That's gonna be interesting because obviously he can do interesting things with weird characters, and he's
Yeah,
done
but
good with Guardians.
wasn't super impressed with Blue Beetle. It was very
Yeah, but
much
that
it
wasn't
was
him. That was Blue Beetle was left over from
that's
like Blue
true.
Beetle
That's,
was like
that's true. It was
sorry,
supposed to be
Sandy.
that well, it was marketed as the the first one in James, but then like after it came out, he's like, nah, dog, don't
No,
put my name on that
yeah,
shit.
no, that wasn't James Gunn, dude. That
No,
and
I know he didn't do it.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and I know it was left over and they had already shot it and everything.
yeah.
But like, even when fucking Warner Brothers was like, "Oh, let's make Batgirl," right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who the fuck asked for that?
Right.
And you can even double down further than that because the one that was on the CW where and I didn't watch it, but I would see it on the review channels, where it's a lesbian Batman, white girl, and then it turns into a black girl that's Batgirl, and they were both awful and they got canceled like within the first season or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yep.
why did they think, oh, you know what, we'll make Batgirl and that will crush it? It didn't.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, I could understand if it came out on the CW and it was like, like how the Flash was when it first came out on the CW and everyone loved it and yada yada. Then
Mm-hmm.
I could see like, oh, like there's a real market for this. We should make a movie. I get that. but that's not what's happened
Right.
at all.
Right.
The complete antithesis of that is what happened, and it just shocks me that they're like, yeah, let's make this. And then I will say though that's like everyone like was all like, oh, just release it, it's already made. But it's like they took a tax write-off on it. They can't. That's like the law.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like those like comedy skits of like where you see like them playing movie execs and like it's like a comedy skit.
Like Ryan George, dude.
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
does the pitch meetings. Yeah. And then he's like, hey, he's like, well, what about that? Hey, shut up. He just keeps going. So good. Fucking love him. He just did one on the Marvels, so it's really funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, the bad guy's name is Dar Ben. And he's like, who's she again? It's like she's the villain. He's like, it's gonna be like high stakes, right? Like it's not gonna be just some regular off the shelf film. He's like, oh no, she's gonna be a big villain. So Darven, he's like, who's that? Like he asks again because he says something like, she'll be unforgettable.
Dude, that character was like, I'm like, like here's the thing too. Like I also hate like forget about even the character or the acting or anything. Like I hate when they also forget about like power sets. Yeah,
dude.
I'm like,
Hey,
okay, so this like lady who like she was just like this regular fucking citizen.
She was like Ronin. She was she was not that great and powerful. Like Ronin
she just
was
got
even
this
bigger
band
because Ronin had the fucking Power Stone.
Yeah. And like now she can handle not only the most powerful superhero that apparently we have, but 3 of them at the same time. Like she can fight off 3 people at the same time.
You know, there are 2 of the major plot holes of that too. Is that like, hey, this bitch can fly and restart a sun. You and your little toothpick is gonna be a fucking threat to her?
Yeah, dude.
She literally leveled Thanos' ship just by flying through it. And now this one shitty Kree leader is a threat to the most powerful person in the universe. And then the other plot hole too, Josh, is like, you know how they totally loose lip and they're like, oh, like we all have like light powers, so we're entangled, right? Like the shittiest explanation possible.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And then it's like, okay, what about Gaia? Since she has all your powers too.
Yeah.
Why didn't she fucking show up? Why didn't she like switch places?
Yeah. It just they didn't think any of that through. It's almost like the people who made it didn't even watch like the previous movies or something. Like cuz like I'm like how does this make sense? Like it's just like that takes you so out of it cuz you're like all right.
She took on Thanos with almost a full gauntlet.
Right.
Fuck you.
I'm like yeah, exactly. I'm like so Thanos really he didn't even need the gauntlet. He just needed this fucking band and he could have just he could have beat everyone if he just had this little power band that this lady has. Maybe that would have.
So stupid though, because like then Miss Marvel gets it and she's not that powerful.
Yeah.
There's no continuity in the whole goddamn story. It's just garbage. They should have taken a tax write-off on it. They should have. They should have just taken a tax write-off on it.
Yeah, that one should have been. That one should have been. For real. And then like, even with like, and I'm starting to get disappointed with like the like. Everyone being a CGI character, because like when they showed Beast at the end, like I'm just thinking, I'm like, because like I remember like when the original Beast came out in the original X-Men movies when he was actually like it was actual makeup, you know what I mean? Because there's just a different look or a feel to a character too when they're just like a full CGI character. That's just like it doesn't feel like they're there, and it's like, oh, is this the new Beast now? Because I also feel like you could have done that better, and then. Yeah, that whole it wasn't as exciting. Like it wasn't as exciting as it should have been. Like that should have been a fucking huge end credit scene.
It just really felt like that thing that all these channels pull for. It's like, that cut from that like show that those guys do where he's like, just consume product and get ready for next product.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was like, it just threw that shit in there. It was just like, oh, let's get them excited for like they probably came up with that after they knew like the movie was gonna fucking bomb. They're just like, we need to throw something big in there so that people go and talk about the end credit scene.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna save a whole movie with an end credit scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just
So
they
bad.
need to like they really need to and now they're talking about switching to Doom, which it may be a good idea, but like them, I hope they handle the abandoning of Kang decently so that it's just like he's just not gone, I guess. Like
Yeah,
they need to somehow make
work
sense
that
of
into
this
the
a little bit
story.
more. like I
Yeah,
mean with
man.
Loki you can kind of be like I there's still a little confusion as to like the end of Loki, like what does that mean for Kang? Cuz
Yeah.
I mean he's I guess popping up and getting stopped before he becomes anything by the TVA, and Loki has control of the timeline, so maybe that's how they go. Like, yeah, Kang cannot really become Kang anymore because the TVA's pruning him before he does.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know, cause like I feel like their potential with Kang is just like that suffered from bad writing from Ant-Man.
Yeah, yeah, for reals. God damn, that was a shit movie too. There's
Yeah.
another one. There was another one where they take the protagonist that everybody came to see, Ant-Man, which,
Hmm.
mind you, that was a tough movie. Like the first one, that was a tough movie to make like compelling and good with how good the lineup already was,
Oh
you know?
yeah.
And then the second one was kind of like meh, it was like, oh God, what the fuck's
Hmm.
going on here? But
Yeah.
then the third one was like, oh, we're just gonna tear him down now. Now he's a piece of shit, and his daughter's Mary Sue. She's perfect. She's super good at science. She's way
Mm-hmm.
better than him. She's funnier than him. She's more
Mm-hmm.
virtuous than him. She wants to help people. He's just a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just it never fails, dude.
Yeah. It was just like I don't know.
And then but then like they always like the media spin on it too. It's like, oh, misogynists don't like that. No, just people don't like bad stories.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to make it an Easternism. It's just bad. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what the
Like they
person
just like
that you're playing is.
the problem with me with that movie too is just how like they just severely underpowered Kang as well. Like at the end, like I'm like,
Oh yeah,
how
dude.
did he like he didn't have like he's supposed to be a Thanos level threat, right? He's supposed to be super smart. He fucking can get himself out of whatever situation, and then he gets beaten by ants, and it's just
Yeah,
like he just got
literally.
mobbed up by ants, and he couldn't figure his way out of there, or like his
And then
like
and
he
then
was
it
too
became a
cocky and arrogant to the
fist
point where
fight.
he just like did really stupid things. Like you should never be questioning like the things that the guy's doing. It's like, why did he leave that there? Why didn't he do that? You know what I mean? Like in the middle of him doing it. So
Hmm.
like, especially when they're supposed to be smarter than you. You always want people to catch you off guard with like, oh, I see what he was doing. He was like, it was a fucking 4D chess move, but it was
Yeah.
like it wasn't any of that. It was just like, oh, he just
But I felt that in like Loki, that was
yes.
what was cool. Was
That's
how
where
cunning
they
he was.
exactly that's when it was like when that because that came with surprises. Because first off, the surprise of like, oh shit, he's not like he planned all this. Like he
Knew
really
about it from
didn't.
season one, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
it was like,
Loki had
oh,
to
he
suffer. But that was the cool throw off though too, where Loki's like, "What makes you think we haven't already had this conversation?" He's able to stop time and stuff. That was fucking dope.
Yep, exactly. So it was like this, like, oh shit, like I like you when you don't expect it or like you can't see it coming. That's the good writing because you're like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, that's
And
dope.
then and then when you first see Kang like kind of like get stutter like because he doesn't know like because it's not happening according to what he thought was
Mm-hmm.
going to happen. Like you
Yep.
see that first little like chink in his
Yep.
armor
Yep.
kind of deal.
Exactly.
And it's like, oh shit. And yeah, man, that show was so good. I just it's unfortunate though that they've alienated so many fans that like there's not enough people watching Loki to be like, okay, we could still get this thing back together. You know what I mean? Like the whole MCU
Yeah.
as a
Well,
whole.
that's why I'm like I feel like
Like
they're just gonna like forget about Kang because like obviously yeah like how you're saying like not enough people have watched Loki to understand what's happened there with Kang, and who knows how many people have watched Ant-Man like the real
Yeah.
decent introduction of him, and it's just like yeah you can kind of write him off after Ant-Man really, it's like
Yeah.
whatever, and
Yeah,
even with
they
Loki
did
like you
switch
can kind of write
him
him
too,
off.
yeah.
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 So it's just like uh, I don't know. Like we'll see if they're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be interesting them somehow introducing Doctor Doom, but I don't
You
know,
gotta
what
have the
movies are
Fantastic
coming up
Four
where?
to
Well,
have
yeah,
Doctor Doom.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It's gonna
And they
be
haven't
like
really-
I think once they go the X-Men Fantastic Four route, they have a lot of potential to like really reset things because like the Young Avengers shit that they were trying to build, like it's just like
No one gives
no
a
one
fuck,
cares
dude.
about it.
No one
If you're
cares,
trying to
and
appeal
all
to a
those-
younger audience, okay, whatever. But like even then, it's like I feel like the younger audience, they like the grown heroes. Like even think about when you
Yeah.
were a kid. Like you didn't
Yep.
like the heroes because they were kids. That had nothing to do
Yeah.
with it, you know.
Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't
And-
care
and
if they were a
Not
kid
for
or not.
nothing though either. They're super fucking half baked. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you got to see Billy and
Well, they're literally just a shittier kid version. Like you know what I mean? Like
Correct.
if they had some sort of unique power or they were different, but they are literally like, oh, here's the kid version of me who isn't me. That's all they
Yeah.
are. That's
they
all they
literally-
are.
I think a big part of it was just like Marvel. You know, it was kind of like their fucking 401k basically, where they're like, well, how do we keep this thing going for the next 30 years?
Yeah,
And they're like, oh, well, if we do this kid one, we can just have these kids keep being in these movies. But that's
Yeah.
like you said, that's not why people are coming.
yeah,
People are coming to see like the adult heroes and see, you know, where those, you know, kind of where those stories go and shit. And
yeah. Like real good
but, like
story.
also they're so half baked. Like the both the twins, fucking they did the same thing in Hawkeye where Kate Bishop's just like a better version. You know, it's the Indiana Jones fucking thing. You know, where it's just like, oh, we'll just tear down the old hero because he's old and disgruntled and beat up, and then we'll make a girl version and that'll be better. But
Mhm.
like even that one, like with Kate Bishop, was not as like flagrant as like Indiana Jones like was. You know what I mean? Like it was okay, but
Right.
like the like again, dude, like who fucking asked for an Echo show? Oh,
Dude, yeah,
the
yeah.
Accused Four did. That's who did. You know, as not only do we have a person of a you know minority ethnicity, but she's also a deaf actress. You know,
Yeah, that was like
and she has like a disability too with her like leg. Right?
yeah.
So,
I was just like
we just
when I
we
heard
had
the
an
Echo show,
all-star.
I'm like this. Like I had zero interest. Like I'm like I
None.
don't. Yeah, zero
I didn't know who
interest
the
in
fuck
this.
this person is. I didn't even know who the character was. I had to like look up the backstory to figure out who it was because I didn't ever remember that.
It was like, wait, oh, you're making a story about the side character in Daredevil, like a side henchman
Yeah.
villain.
Yeah, it's just it's ridiculous.
Like if they did like a Kingpin series, maybe. Like I mean, obviously, he's the villain, I guess, in the Echo series. But like you know, you went the route of making a Kingpin series, maybe, then that would work. But like to make it off like some side henchman person. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like
It was bad.
that doesn't make any sense.
But then and then you got Riri Williams, right? Oh, I'm just perfect at science, even though, like what?
And that's
that
also
whole
another
thing
confusing
so
one because it's
bad.
like she's again like another, she's like an Iron Man type
Yep,
character,
yep.
and it's just like
What she is?
it's just like
But
we
it
don't
was,
we
it-
don't need the
it-
same characters.
It looked so bad though. Like if you look at Iron Man's suit from the several movies that he's in, it's fucking dope. Every time you see that suit on screen, you're like, "Fuck yeah, here we go."
Yeah,
But then you see her suit, and it's like, "What the fuck is that?" It looks
Yeah.
like a mix between like a Gundam and like it just was just dog
and
shit.
you don't get the like the first like the Iron Man thing, like the first movie, him
All the
building it
progression.
and the progression, and then eventually it becomes the Iron Man suit. That's
not-
that's
not
the
only
whole
that,
thing with
Josh.
him, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
with
not
her,
only
it's
that, but
like,
you,
oh,
you saw every time that something in his suit failed from a previous villain, he upgraded the suit to have a counter to it, like every single
Exactly.
time.
yeah,
His shield failed against Thanos, so he made it like the force field shield from Wakanda Tech. You
Yeah.
know, like he got electrocuted from Whiplash, so he made it so that when Thor hits him with lightning, it charges the suit instead. Like you saw every single time that something messed. Like when Ant-Man goes inside of his suit, then he's like, well, this iron plating is not going to work anymore. I need to do nanotechnology so that nothing can get inside my suit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he evolved every single time, so you got to see that super cool progression.
Yep.
If Iron Man came on screen and he's already in the nano suit, you'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But that's what they did with Riri. She had like a clunky kind of exoskeleton suit, and the next suit is just like finished, polished, fucking, you know, Wakanda magic in it, and like it just, dude, it didn't.
It was
felt
that
like
it was a
DC,
DC
dude.
rushed effect.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
like, oh, you're
Yep.
just rushing to the character, and like
Yep.
everything that made the character, you're skipping past it. So that's pretty much what they're doing. They're just skipping past the cool stuff, and then just giving you a girl in a suit.
Yep. And it just was so bad, man. And
Yeah,
then like also too, like what they did with like the what's her name's in Black Panther 2, the Michonne lady.
From, yeah.
From the guards.
Yeah. I
And then
forget.
they got that suit too, where it's like kind of like a pharaoh costume or some shit.
Right.
like,
Yep.
It just was really that movie, and I'll even give them a pass because, you know, no one saw Chadwick's death coming, and that's a tough one to replace. But like, on the same token though too, like, recast, you know, like I understand that was his legacy, and don't get me wrong, he knocked it out of the fucking park. He was great as Black Panther. He was the shit. But like, we've recast Batman 100 times.
Yeah, that was a fucking tough one, because it's either like he just let it go, like let go of the character, like almost like a because he might have been one of those where like it's hard, like Iron Man, it's hard to see anyone else as Iron Man, you know what I mean? And it's like
Really
Chadwin was like,
that's who you see. Yeah, you're
yeah.
right.
So it's like,
he
he might as well have just kind of like just let go of the Black Panther character and like not gone with a, you know, Black Panther 2.
wait like, you know, 5 years and something, you know, and then recast or something, like, you know what I'm saying, or like how they introduced his son or whatever, like, you know, go that route or something. But the whole Shuri as Black Panther, dude, fuck off. That girl weighs 80 pounds soaking wet, and she gonna take on Namor, who's like supposed to be like as strong, you know, as the Hulk.
And not only that, but like the CGI was another one that threw me off in that one, because like they just CGI'd her whole fucking body, and all the movements were weird, and it just was not good, man. Like,
and not only that, but like because they pumped out so much content, the CGI was dog shit. That was what, like with Thor: Love and Thunder, same thing, you know. Like the little floating Heimdall's kid with like the floating head. It's bad.
Yeah. That gets memed around all the time.
Oh, totally. But it's like, that's like one of the ones where it's like, that's not the actor's fault. That's just the studio's fault. They're thinking that shit is passable.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I just hope that, you know, obviously if they're smart and they can see, all right, Loki, nice. Marvel's not good. All right, let's go the Loki route.
Not good at all. Like, I also don't, like you said, like, you know, they're losing millions of dollars on these big flops, right? Like, and I don't even mean just with Marvel. I mean, like, with Indiana Jones and like with all these movies that just keep coming and just tanking hard. Like, how long can they do that for? You know what I mean? Like, they're a big company, but like, they're not God. You know what I mean? Like, they can't just keep making flop after flop, spending, you know, $300 million per movie, and it just goes nowhere.
Yeah. It's
like, I remember when Disney first bought Marvel, I was like, kind of like, oh sweet, this means we'll be able to have this kind of content for a long time. But then just the direction they went with it, I'm just like, oh god, fucking sell it.
Yeah, they should have not put any input in it, or honestly, they should just slow down, because again, a lot of the issues, speeding through shit, like, just like, again, when you hear that they're cutting episodes off of these shows and certain actors were supposed to show up that would have made it 10 times better, but they didn't have the time. It's just like, well, wait and get it done right, or just don't fucking rush. And so again, but that's, they've said now that they've slowed down and they're not going to go as fast. They've made that decision, so hopefully that helps.
I really hope so, man.
I don't even know what's the next major movie that comes out. I don't even know anymore.
After the Marvels.
That's the thing. It's like, I used to follow that shit so hard. Like, oh, all right, now I know the slate for next year. After this movie is, these two, and I'm like, I don't even follow it anymore.
Yeah, I think Echo was supposed to be next, but I've heard.
But Echo's a TV show. But like,
Yeah.
what major movie is coming out?
Yeah, I don't know. Daredevil, Born Again, but that's a series. Oh, Deadpool, that's gonna be the next big one.
Oh yeah. That one
They
should be
may
good. I hope.
They may use Deadpool. Hopefully it is, because the last two were fantastic.
Yeah.
But
Like you can't fuck up Deadpool and Wolverine, and especially because they're going R with this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to fuck this one up, I think.
I mean, I wouldn't put anything past them at this point, but yes, I'm hoping that it's not just a big shit show.
Yeah.
But I would say that could be Deadpool could be their opportunity to kind of set things right. You know what I mean? Like if there's any character that's wacky enough where they could kind of just reshuffle the deck, that's the one to do it with.
Yeah, I mean, Deadpool is really supposed to be like a real major. It's a turning point where he's, from what I'm hearing, where he's gonna be pulling characters from all different type of universes and basically bringing them in, because Deadpool has a lot to do with the TVA, so the TVA is gonna be involved.
Well, is it? That's cool.
Yeah, so he's gonna be dimension hopping a lot in this movie. That's how they framed it, basically. Like, he is gonna be almost like the connective tissue, and that makes sense because he's like the fourth wall breaker.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be almost like, all right, we're gonna dimension hop and grab a few X-Men characters that are gonna be in the main MCU from now, and a few characters from here, etc. So that's why it's gonna be interesting, because obviously the Wolverine that's gonna be in that movie is not the Wolverine we all know. It's gonna be a different version from a different
Yeah,
universe.
like the yellow suited one, right?
Right, exactly. So
It's
that's
exactly
why he was fine playing that character again, because he's like, I closed out the other one until they convince him, all right, well, this is a different version of Wolverine. It's not tied to the other stuff. So this should be interesting. And this is when you finally get the X-Men really in the Marvel universe.
And so was Maria Rambeau supposed to be binary at the end of there in that other suit?
I believe so, yeah. Cause she was she was binary in
She
the
was
Scarlet
Captain Marvel
Scarlet Witch
in
movie.
Captain Marvel in
No. The
I know what you're
Scarlet
talking
Witch.
about. Yeah, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
She had the Marvel logo on her. She didn't have the dual emblem, the binary emblems.
Wait. Oh, right. Yeah.
And he even Mordo even introduces her as in Captain Marvel,
Oh, right. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I wonder what if that's it'd be cool. I mean, I don't know. I also think I don't know. I wanted Krasinski to be Mr. Fantastic, but I was reading something today that
Pedro
Pascal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that's a strange choice. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good actor.
He's a good actor, but it's a strange choice. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what it is? It's just like someone was making a video on it. It's like he's basically kind of like a safe bet, and obviously he's been in all the other Disney stuff. He's like this character that just kind of you reuse, or this person that you reuse throughout.
What other stuff has he been in Disney stuff?
He's the fucking what's it called? Fucking the bounty hunter.
Oh, that's right, Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's a Mandalorian.
But like, I know that he like feathered off a lot on that role. Like, anytime you see him in the Mandalorian gear, Pedro just was voicing him over.
Yeah, he just does voiceover. He's not he doesn't have to be on set for that.
Yeah. But I know a lot of that had to do with him filming the show on HBO. You know, The Last of Us.
Yeah, so he was doing The Last of Us. He did The Mandalorian, and then he was in. What was the other thing that he was in?
I mean, he was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he was in Game of Thrones, but he was in. Was he in another Star Wars project? What was he in that like?
Was Mandalorian?
Pedro Pascal.
He's a good actor. Don't get me wrong. I dig.
No,
the dude.
yeah,
I'm down with it,
yeah.
but
You don't
just-
think Mr. Fantastic?
correct.
The Mandalorian, The Last of Us, The Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, that he's still just the man. He's still
The
Din
Grand
Djarin in
Lords,
that.
The Mentalist, Narcos.
That was the first time I saw him, was when he was in Narcos, and I didn't recognize. I didn't know. Like, I saw him in Game of Thrones, you know, but like as far as his acting chops was in that Narcos show, and I didn't realize that he was the character in Game of Thrones, the Viper or whatever.
I thought he was in something else related to Disney. Cause I know he voiced act, I guess, Last of Us, A Strange Way, Lights How Broken, The Bubble. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of Josh Brolin. I don't know. It's like you get some characters that are like, they're like,
Bro.
Marvel does that too, where like you get the same character appearing in multiple roles within the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
So Deadpool's 2024, right? Like summer.
Yeah, May 2024.
Marvel. What phase are we in? Marvel phase. Is it 6?
It's 5. Phase 4 was the shit show.
Marvel phase 5. Let's see.
Kid Loki's gonna be in the Young Avengers too.
Kid Loki. Who's playing? Oh, well, at least, yeah, they already set up Kid Loki.
Yeah,
He was in
first season.
Marvel's Blade, Ironheart, Agatha, Captain
Blade got pushed
America.
back. And by the way, I don't know if you heard that about Blade. They're trying to make it into a fucking girl boss movie. It's not even
Yeah,
gonna
I
be about
heard.
Blade.
Well, there was actually, so there was some rumors about that, and then but it was conflicting because I remember reading about that, but then also there was a guy who worked on the movie before, and he was kind of dispelling some of, like, he was like it was focused on Blade, but there was a lot of issues on where to go with the story, like, because I remember that they were pushing that it was like focused on like these 3 women characters, and he was like the 4th lead. There's not a lot of, I don't see any movies.
Not good.
There's a lot of shows that are slated.
Blade shouldn't be the 4th lead in the movie called Blade.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he was dispelling that was the case.
Okay.
Guardians, I got Nova Corps, Blade. Oh, the other Doctor Strange movie.
Another Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah, I remember like how they set up the last one where he's gonna go.
Oh, that's right,
The
with,
dimensional rifts.
Yeah, well, what's her name? Charlize Theron's character that plays.
Yeah,
It's actually a love interest of his in the comics.
that was another one they made fun of because of like the CGI work on the third eye.
Yeah, it was
It
bad.
was like it was bad. It threw me. That was one of those things. That just threw me off. I'm like, what happened there?
Takes you
Like,
out of
they
the
didn't have to
story.
do that. Secret Invasion, The Marvels, Blade, Ironheart,
Oh,
Agatha.
and not Secret Invasion. What's the other one? Secret Wars.
Yeah, but those are Phase 6. But like, there's no big. The only big movie I think. Oh, there's Captain America. Then there's Thunderbolts,
Yeah.
and then there's just kind of like shows in between that.
I don't
And
think.
then there's Fantastic. So Fantastic Four is before the Avengers Secret Wars. Huh.
Feel
This
like
is-
yeah, it's very unclear now, and then like they push back a lot of that stuff too. You know.
Yeah, because they definitely need to fill in way more before they do Avengers Secret War. Because Secret Wars has X-Men and all types of people in it.
Hmm.
So you have to kind of do an X-Men movie before that, or throw in a lot of
No,
mutants in there somewhere.
no. All you got to do is just go get a big, huge pile of money and set it on fire. It's great.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Yeah,
Where,
like
what level are you? You said.
16. I just turned 16.
Can you help me upgrade on my
Oh yeah,
place?
where are you?
I'm in still that area that we started in. I don't know where you are now.
Oh wait. Oh, you're still in the. We switched to the Gala Music Alliance. You're in the Crypto View Alliance still.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Go to your guilds, and then just
Mm-hmm.
leave that one, and then search for Gala Music.
Let's see.
And then once you're in here, I'll be able to teleport to you.
It's Gala Music. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know what's interesting is so once it's level 10, you can put it in an uncommon zone.
Push
And
join and like my screen kind of went dark. Oh, there we go. It says Air Alliance is by request only. What?
But you can't request.
I am requesting it.
Let's see here.
Is anybody on? That's
Sky God permission. Hold on, let me see. Permissions. Management. It was on invite only. I'm gonna put by request.
just do
Okay.
it. Yeah, do it real quick.
Yeah, it's on by request now.
All right, trying it. Hang on.
Wait, error setting. Something just went wrong. Oh, hold on a second.
Okay.
The fuck? Why is that not saving?
Let me know when you got it, and I'll request it again.
Error setting application style. Huh.
Or
can I
can
do
you
it?
just invite me, Josh? Since it's set up that way.
Oh yeah, let me see. How do I invite sent request invites? How do I invite someone? Members invite. Oh, okay. It's 8-bit wags.
Yes, sir.
8-bit wags search. Is it all one word?
Yeah, 8, and then capital B B, and then I
Oh, capital.
and then
Hold on.
capital W A G S.
Yeah, the caps is important here.
That's cat.
Invite 8-bit wags. Wags or wag?
Wags. W A G S. Just like my Discord name.
Why isn't it showing up? Huh. 8-bit wags. That is not showing up.
You
Hold on a
going to
second.
members? Are you
I'm gonna hit up.
members?
I have permission, but let me hit up the leader is on. Let me hit him up.
Okay.
Sky Gods. Instead of invite only.
This last day on Earth game is fun.
Yeah. Bit wax. Hit him up on Discord
I
too.
see you saying on global.
Yeah, it's not allowing me to type in the Alliance chat for some reason. See if it responds. Oh, fucking. Hey, but you have to set it to open. What did he say?
Saying you have to set it to open, then switch it again. The guild.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right, try it now.
All right. There we go. Now you can turn it off of that.
Okay, invite only. Oh, what the fuck? Who's attacking me? All right. Now I'm gonna teleport to you. Oh, hold on. I can't teleport for 4 minutes. Wait, where's your base? What grid icon are you on?
Georgia Zone 3. P 37.
Oh yeah, you're up there. All right, I'm gonna walk up there.
All right, keep. Thanks. What if they like took the music and everything, Josh? I'm gonna download that game and check it out and see how much it's like this.
Yeah, they have the same ambiance music. I mean, it looks way more polished than this one. It looks like where this one is headed.
Yeah, right. Josh, that's their full release. It's just that game. It just says Walking Dead on it.
Dude. That's the thing though. It's like how you gonna convince, Web 2 players, like if you tell them,
Yeah, I
yo,
know.
we're building the Walking Dead, and they're like, well, I mean, there's this other game that's already out that's Web 2 that's fully built and has more features.
Oh, god damn it. That's a little embarrassing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like someone's gonna hit you up with that argument, like, you guys are just using Unity assets. It's like, well, yeah, I mean,
You're not wrong. You made katanas yet or no?
nah, man. I think I have to have a higher level HQ, but like my HQ has to be like level 20 or something like that, I think. Because then I need a higher level HQ to make different craft. Oh, I need my crafting level at 4. That's what I need. And then to get it to 4, I need like a level 20 HQ or some shit. Oh, I hope that they add some sort of vehicles like they have in that other game. That would be nice, especially because like this is supposed to be like a 10th of the size of what the full map is. So
Yeah, well, it'll make gas and everything more useful too.
yeah. I'm at P35. Oh yeah, so that what I was saying is like once you get to level 10, you can place your HQ in an uncommon zone, but then you can immediately place it in a rare zone.
Oh, cool. Well,
So you don't have to like level it up. Yeah. I don't know if that's like built to be like that or like just like a bug.
It's a bug from the last day on Earth.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
So fucked, but it's funny.
P36.
I wish the game assets that you put on like reflected on your character skin too.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, like your
Yeah.
clothing and shit. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
That-
something that they're gonna implement, but yeah, it would be cool.
That helps games like make gear more, like make more sense.
Yeah.
Like, and it makes stuff like it gives you that kind of like fashion kind of aesthetic, where like people want to look cool in the game.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, either that or allow us to dye our current clothes or something, just to stand apart, so you don't have a bunch of same character running around.
And Rick's run around look exactly the same.
Yeah. All right, P37, and then in P30, like, what's the actual coordinates? So under your radar, there should be navigational coordinates.
Negative 76, comma 63. You should recognize the area when you used to have your house here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I know where I'm at.
I see you running up the street.
Yeah. What level is your base?
9. Do you like the idea of like the scrap? Or what are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's a placeholder right now, but like what I'm struggling with right now is getting enough of it. I'm having an issue.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I build a weapon, and then my weapon just fucking sucks up most of the scrap, and the weapon breaks in like after fighting 10 zombies.
Yeah. So, have you been doing the merchant to sell stuff for scrap?
Yeah, but then that's the other thing, because like this is like I struggle with selling shit, because then like I want to gather shit so I could craft stuff. So it's like it's a little counterintuitive, because it's like it's a game that you go around gathering items so that you can
And you don't
craft
know what you're
more
gonna
items.
need.
Yeah, so it's like you could always just like sell just I guess like wood and rocks.
Yeah.
You know what? I think once, for example, like once you can set your if you have extra characters and you can, send them to go get wood and rocks and stuff, then that would make a lot more sense, because then they go gather shit for you and then you go sell it,
Yeah, that
and
would
then
be
you can
cool.
make scrap. It's a little too early on in the game to see if like the scrap thing is an issue, I think. But right now, yeah, it's kind of like slowing me down a lot. I'm not getting enough of it.
Shit, I got guys on the other side looking up my
yeah.
base. Shit, I can't even get around my own setup.
Oh shit. Yeah, getting to level 10 is a little tough.
Shit, my base about to die. No.
Oh, they broke in already? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh!
The guy got
Stunned.
you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh fuck, there's an exploder on my base is overrun. Forget it.
We gotta call in a cavalry.
Yeah, do you have anybody else on?
Yeah, I think. Hold on, let me see. Let me see who's online right now.
Damn, there's so many dudes. Crazy.
Looks like we got a 1, 2. We got 3 people on that can come. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, they made it a lot harder for sure. Especially without katanas.
Yeah, not being able to get the katanas early on is tough. I think you could really get that's decent is this staff.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Damn, I need band-aids. Damn it. Is your crafting table right?
It's in there.
I gotta be right back. I gotta go to the home base, get some bandages. Then we'll see if the other guys can come. Do you have enough for another upgrade?
Yeah, I probably do. I gotta check. I gotta get this heavy off my base first.
Hmm.
That move is so stupid that they do. They just like lay down. It creates that like line that you have to get out of, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, there's still another one. God damn it.
coming. Let me ask these guys. P37.
Yes. Hold on, let me double check, make sure I got everything for it though, you know? I don't want to piss them off.
Mm.
Alright, I got them off my base, so let's see if I can do it. How come I put... Oh, I need more wood. Let's see.
Got some wood here. I just dropped a few stacks.
Okay. Grab it. Oh boy. Why is it still on fire?
You gotta repair.
Yeah, I did. It says repair to 100%. Okay. Yeah, go.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, I need just a little bit. I need 200 wood and just some more rocks.
All right, I'm gonna get some wood.
I'll get rocks.
Sky God, 4 minutes.
Hmm?
Sky
Okay.
God said 4 minutes.
That'll probably be enough time for me to get the wood then.
Traveled
then
the
the
wrong
rock,
base.
you know?
Oh, that's why. Dubstep rod also. Let's see. I got 90 wood. How much do you have?
Hang on, let me look. Here, drop it in my bank.
Just dropped it in there.
Thank you. Let's see, I need like I have 187 out of 250, and I have 141 out of 175 of rock. Almost there.
All right.
Should be ready by the time he can teleport, you know?
Uh-huh. Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, I need an axe. I need parts. You have an extra axe on you?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get an axe.
Here, let me just make one real quick.
Thank you.
There's hardwood over here if you want it, Josh.
Hold on a second. Dubstep, yikes. Someone trapped me in their base. Yeah, some guys, they build their base close to like the teleport zone when you're switching zones, and then you just get stuck in their base. They don't make an exit.
Sucks. You can't break it, can you?
Nah, you have to like teleport back to your base. But if like you're traveling far, it's a pain in the ass because like, oh fuck, I got stuck here. I gotta teleport.
Yeah, you should be able to destroy barriers like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hardstone boulder.
Alright, this guy god is here. Oh, he got himself a machete. What am I? Am I stuck on something?
Do they not have the katana anymore? Is it just the machete now?
I'm not sure actually. The fuck?
I didn't see
What's
the
stuck
one
here.
there.
All right, I think we should be good. Sky God is here.
All right, let me see what. I'm not sure if I'm good on materials. Hang on. Getting this last piece of boulder. Tell them I'm on my way. You put the wood into my base.
Yeah, I think it's enough. My axe broke again, so hopefully it is.
All right.
Um.
All right, I'm coming.
Wood. Why can't I pick any of this shit up?
What guild is this that you joined? Is it like the one that Chaos and them are in?
No, they're in Gem. Gala Music Discord created their own guild. Alright.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Pick one more weapon real quick. All right, ready? Here we go.
Yep.
Glad I made that extra one. My shit just broke like mid-combat. Fuck, there's a lot of... Come on, run. There's 60 seconds, 30 in my base. Seconds. They're getting close, Josh.
Yep, fighting them.
Shit, they're on my base. Shit, I'm gonna die.
Don't die, yeah.
Now I got 7 seconds. I need help. I need help.
Where you at? Oh,
There we go. You got it.
nice. Woohoo.
Damn, this shit gets hard, huh?
Yeah,
Pretty crazy.
yeah.
I feel like the walkers were harder than just the normal ones running around. Let's go down, help Sky God. He's got some heavies down here.
Oh. Nice. So now you can move it to an uncommon zone and then a rare.
Like, should I move it or should I repair it first?
Nah, you don't need to repair it. You can just move it, I think.
Where should I go to?
If you want to go, I'm in a rare zone. If you want to go to me, you could just put it in any uncommon zone first.
Can I teleport to you?
You could teleport. Yeah, you could teleport to me. So I am. Let me teleport back to my base. I'm going to need some weaponry.
Yeah, I go to sleep soon.
Yeah.
You have to shoot spawn?
Yeah, I got some. Teleport back to base.
Or should I teleport to you now?
Yeah, you can open up the guild menu, just teleport to my base. Then there's an I'm like in the middle of of everything, so you can just walk to an uncommon zone, place your base, and then walk back and place it in the rare if you want.
Wait, what? I have to place it on uncommon first?
Yeah, that's how it works. Like you have to teleport to where I'm at, and then you could just walk to the uncommon right next to me. I'm in a decent spot because like I'm 1 block away from a PvP, 1 block from a legendary, 1 block from an ancient.
Alright, so which direction should I go?
Just teleport to me. Oh, are you here already?
Yeah, it's loading right now.
To the right there is an uncommon zone. There's 3 green squares, so you can go to either one of those. Over here. Oh, your character's faster than mine.
Yeah, I was just noticing that. It's interesting. Oh yeah, these are a lot harder walkers.
Yeah, they're level 3.
Carl.
Alright, so now... Wait, where are you?
It's loading.
Okay, over here. So just hit B, like you're gonna build a base.
Put it anywhere?
Yeah, just put it anywhere because you're gonna move it to the... Oh, there's a horde here. Shit. Look at this fucking horde.
There's shit in the way here. I can't put it down.
Oh. kill this horde over here.
You know, I'm trying to place this base down.
Uh,
Are these harder walkers too here?
these are level 2.
Oh shit, man. Oh, that just broke. That's not good. Bless you, Navi. Oh shit, I need 3 more rocks. That's so stupid.
Oh, to place a base.
It says, yes, replace my HQ, right?
Yep.
Okay, now what?
So you placed it, flag zone. So then now you could go to the rare zone and then place your HQ again.
Just walk back up now.
You can walk or just teleport to my base.
It's probably on cooldown still.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Someone walk by this, they'd be like, yo, what the fuck? This dude just has his flag just chilling. Wait, lose all the stuff that was in my stash?
No, you keep that inventory there.
Storage box. Your base is up here, right? This is yours. Oh, no, that's not you. Oh, yours is the green one, dark green. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
I'll just build next to you if it's cool.
Yeah, it's a good area. There's not a lot of people around, and it's close to there's a shop there, and there's some gathering spots close by. Enemies are harder, but I mean it's close enough to a uncommon zone that you just walk by and then just fight level 2s instead of level 3s.
Yeah, I gotta find a place near you that's got some room to build. Oh shit. Seems there's kind of some room next to you, but like
Off to the right.
also- yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'll build over here. Fuck it.
Oh, someone
Build
did
on-
build next to me. What the hell is this? Crust Evergem.
I say you just build right here, right?
Yeah.
In the middle of the road.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shit, I can't build past this place. It's dumb of me to place this here. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, cool. I just can't build. I guess I can't build floors there or something. This part's like red, where I'm standing.
Probably there's a little fence there.
Yeah, can't build that much closer to it. That's okay. I don't need very much room.